afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today is April 8th, 2017. Beautiful day out here. And today we're going to look at a 2002 Holiday Rambler Ambassador 38 PBT. Now, folks, I have a little bit of a personal connection to this motorhome myself. Every once in a while, I'll get out from behind the camera or the computer and go pick one up. And this particular one, me and my wife picked up from the owners in Montgomery, Alabama. They'd owned it for about 12 years. They were just getting up in age, and they got to where they couldn't take care of it or enjoy RVing anymore. So they winded up selling it to us. Really nice people, enjoyed visiting with them. But this is, they've really taken care of this one. It's just a 2-owner coach. It's got the 330 horsepower Cummins diesel. I believe it's got right around 50,000 miles on it, which is absolutely nothing to worry about. 7,500 Onan diesel generator. It's got the 9-layer roof that Holiday Rambler's known for, and is a metal roof, so very, very little maintenance. It's got the 1500 watt inverter. All 3 slide outs have awning toppers. It's got a door awning, a patio awning, 5-layer sidewall, 5-layer floor too. So this has got an excellent R factor. Full pass-through storage. Tires look great. I've driven this coach about 200 miles roughly, towing a little Ranger truck behind it, and it did great. Power, it does not lack for power whatsoever. 6-speed Allison transmission. You know, a couple little things we got to do to it, but all in all, this is in really nice condition. You can see there's no delamination. You can see the sides not faded, not anything like that, like you see in a lot of 2002 models. For a 15-year-old motorhome, this thing is in well above average condition. Like I said, there's 1 or 2 little things we're going to do to it, and I pointed out we got to fix the backup camera on it. And there's a mirror inside that's broken that we got to fix. But I'm going to tell you, folks, you look at 15-year-old motorhomes, this is definitely going to be one of the nicer ones you look at. It's that 7,500 watt diesel generator sitting there purring like a kitten. You know, just like the diesel motor, you literally cannot wear them out. Just like the diesel engine in them. Glass is perfect. Windshield looks great. Let's take a look inside this 38 PBT. This is a triple slide. I mean, this, like I said, folks, they took good care of it. And we're going to go through it. We're going to make sure everything works. We're going to go through a major systems check. Even though it's 15 years old, it's still going to get a awesome checkout. One of the most thorough you'll find in the business. You know, these things new are almost $200,000, folks. 12 years ago, they paid $130,000 for it used. Just to give you an idea what kind of resale these things hold. And here it is, of course, $49,900. Great shape. Like I said, we got to fix the backup camera, fix a few little things on it, but I'm going to tell you, and I apologize, folks, it's got 68,000 miles, which is absolutely nothing that anybody will ever tell you about a diesel. Miles does not hurt them like it does a gas burner. You literally will never wear this machine out if you take care of it, folks, and you do the proper care and maintenance. You will literally never wear this motorhome out. That's the benefit of diesel over gas. Initial investment costs you a little bit more, service costs you a little bit more, gas costs you a little bit more, but you get better fuel mileage, so it averages out to about the same as far as fuel mileage compared to a gas burner. But the benefits you get, if you want to go cross country, if you want to put 100,000 miles a year on one and keep it for several years, you definitely want to go with a diesel over a gas. Pull-out sleeper sofa, table booth, makes a bed. Air, I've got both air conditioners on, running off the generator, low 30s, 20s. That air will literally run you out of here. I just turned the refrigerator on. It's got the 12 cubic foot with the ice maker. Got a little recliner out here. A couple of blinds we have to fix, which we will. You know, folks, I don't do much about cosmetic stuff, but stuff like fixing the day-night shades. There's that mirror I was talking about. The backup camera in the back has got some issues. We're going to take care of all that, folks. That's included with our standard checkout. And, you know, we've been doing this for 49 plus years, so we're by no means novices at this. We're going to make sure all your major systems work. Now, as far as the cosmetic stuff, folks, that's part of buying a 15-year-old motorhome and saving $150,000 off what it costs new. Is you take the cosmetic issues, you know, any kind of worn spots or dents or dings or scratches. That's just part of buying a 15-year-old motorhome. But now, we'll make sure the slides work. We'll make sure the jacks work. We'll make sure the airs, the generator, the furnace, the refrigerator, all the lights, the cabinets, the drawers, the couch, the table booth, make sure they make beds. We check all of that, folks, after you purchase it. So rest assured, you're seeing it pretty much how we got it in, and it will go through our service department upon purchase, and we will check this thing out. And I promise you, when you pick it up or we deliver it, you're not going to have any issues. But anyway, you got real Korean countertops. Like I said, it's a 9-layer roof system. It's got the peaked aluminum or metal roof on top, and it is a 9-layer. It's got the padded headliner, helps reduce road noise and helps the insulation factor. Heart interface, got the 1500 watt inverter. You step through here, you've got a nice large walk-through bathroom, glassed in shower with a skylight. And you can see we haven't even cleaned it up yet. Still got the bar of soap in here. So skylight looks good. No water damage around there. In here in the private water closet, I like having 2 vanities, folks, because, you know, men and women have different needs, and this way you don't have everything mixed up. You've got everything you need, you know, and just keeps everything separated, and you got your own area too. Porcelain upgrade, porcelain toilet. Around the vents, again, no water damage, no leaks, nothing like that. You know, the Holiday Ramblers aren't like your average brand. You know, they were the first brand to come up with the aluminum frame back in the late 70s, early 80s, and they have made many, many innovations. Long known as the Lexus or Mercedes of RVs, Holiday Rambler has just been around since for over 60 years. They are what other brands compare their luxury motorhomes to for a long time. So this is definitely one of the better built brands out there as far as in this price range. And of course, when you buy one of these new, they know it, and that's why they're so expensive when they're new. But, you know, you get what you paid for. You get a nice unit. Now, folks, this unit does not have washer and dryer. They specifically did not want one washer and dryer when they bought it, because like me, they've heard horror stories of people with washers and dryers and having leaks and doing damages to the floors over something that hardly ever gets used. It does have hookups, and we can add one if you want it, but my personal recommendation, if you're not going to use it at least once a week, do not buy one, because they are a service nightmare. Like I said, I've seen them do thousands of dollars in damage to an RV because people forget to winterize them, and the water lines going into the back of them freeze and bust, and they sit up all winter and they leak everywhere, and it's a mess over something that never gets used. You can look at a 15-year-old motorhome with a washer and dryer, folks, and it's still got the original factory's owner's manual and paperwork inside the washer and dryer where it's never even been turned on. So it's just, you know, one of those things that's aggravating to keep up with. And like I said, you can go to, like I tell all my customers, you can go to Washateria and do 5 house loads size of loads of clothes, house loads, like you do at your own home, in the time it takes one of those washers and dryers to do a pair of shorts and a couple of t-shirts, because that's all they'll hold in one load, and it takes them all day to do that because they're 110 dryers, not 220 like you're used to at home. So not something I recommend. And many people who have had RVs and been around them. You know, I've owned several motorhomes myself, are going to tell you the same thing. In fact, they're getting away from them in the newer ones because of that problem. But anyway, folks, it's nice, open, great floor plan, triple slides at a very affordable price. You know, a triple slide diesel in this price range is not something that hits the market every day, especially one with the quality of a Holiday Rambler. This is $49.9, haggle free, will trade. It's going to include a major systems check by my certified RV techs, and anytime you want a copy of what we check out, contact my non-commissioned salespeople. They're more than happy to send you a copy of a blank checklist so you can see for yourself exactly what we do for the price you pay on these RVs. And you're going to be impressed, folks, I promise you. Especially if you've been looking at other RV dealers and see the minimum checklist that they go through, if they go through one at all. And most of the time, that's part of that prep fee that they charge you a couple of $1,000s for, that we include for the $49.9 out the door price. Now, folks, this is an out the door, haggle free price. And we're not afraid to spend whatever it takes to make this unit pass our inspection, even if it costs us thousands and thousands of dollars. We're going to do it and not go up the price on the price one dime. You know, that's why we do the haggle-free price. And, you know, I can't tell you how many units that we've actually lost money on because we've had to spend so much on repairs and did not charge the customer an extra penny. So, you know, our prices are the lowest on the internet. We've been doing this for over 49 plus years. We are one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned, family operated used RV dealerships in the country today. We got over 170 plus used RVs, and that number is just going to do nothing but go up in the next few months. We just purchased 2.5 more acres that we're going to be developing over the summer. And hopefully the first part of the fall, we're going to be filling them up with RVs. So, you know, we have 170 now, which is more than any dealer within a 500-mile radius. Folks, you're going to see that number go up substantially. I mean, we are going to be we're planning on having the largest in-stock selection of used RVs in the entire South. And we're within just a year or so from doing that, folks. We've been doing this for 49 plus years. We sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year because of our prices. You know, we look at things different than other RV dealers. We know that you get online and you price thousands of RV dealers across the country, because there are thousands of RV dealers on the internet. And you can type in 2002 38 PBT or whichever this model number was, Ambassador, and you're going to see a bunch of them all with different prices. But when you see our price is the lowest, and it includes that full inspection at no extra charge, you're going to see why we price our RVs the way we do. We prefer high volume. In other words, we would rather make less per unit and keep our prices lower than everybody else than the other guys who would rather make more per unit and sell less. We would rather sell more and make less per unit. So my grandfather used to say, you make your dollar with 10 dimes instead of 4 quarters like the other guys. This way, well, granted, we have to work harder, we have to sell more units, but we still make our dollar at the end of the day. We just have to sell more units, which we do, than the other guys who are happy selling a couple of hundred a year. We strive to do 500 to 600 a year. And again, just like our inventory, that number goes up every single year. Our prices are hard to beat, and thanks to the internet, people can compare prices, which we love that. Most dealers hate that, but we love it because it just gives us a chance to shine and show you what kind of place we have and what kind of prices and what kind of RVs we sell. You know, we try to buy for sale by owners like this one. We also buy from dealers who only sell new RVs. And what they do when they get 14 or 15 trade-ins, used trade-ins, they'll call us. We'll make them an offer, a cash offer for the whole kit and caboodle. In other words, we'll buy 15 or 20 at a time. And since we're one of the few dealers who have been in business long enough that they can operate off their own cash flow, we can buy them cash money. And that allows us to get a better discount. And when we pay less for them, you pay less for them. We don't go by the book. We go by what we have in a unit when we price them. So that's why I've got RVs out here for 20, 25 grand under NADA base retail, because we price them by what we have in them, not what the book says are worth. So, you know, most dealers, they don't have the cash flow. They finance everything. They have overhead because everything they own is mortgaged to the hilt. Not here, folks. Our property's paid for, our inventory's paid for, titles in the office to every single RV in our lot, all 170 of them. And, you know, when the dealer calls us, tell us they got a bunch of trade-ins, they know that we just stroke them a check for it. We don't have to go wait for a bank to approve us a floor plan or all that junk, or they have to send the titles to the bank instead of us. They know we just go stroke them a check and go and start picking up units. And this allows us to get the cream of the crop before the big guys do. It gives us a negotiating power to buy them for less. That's why we sell them for less. You know, we don't nickel and dime you to death by charging extra fees. You know, the average RV dealer charges 10% in after sales fees like dock fees and prep fees and tag and title fees and freight fees and processing fees and all that junk. Well, folks, we don't. Not only are our prices the lowest on the internet, but they're out the door. Plus sales tax, of course, if you're a Georgia resident, since we are an authorized tax collector for the state of Georgia because we're a licensed, bonded, insured dealer for almost 50 years. In fact, we are one of the oldest licensed, bonded, insured dealers in the state of Georgia. So it's another thing we're very proud of. Almost 50 years in business, folks. And, you know, you just can't, that kind of experience is worth money all by itself. We've got decades of experience here, and we've got some great units. We don't have commissioned salespeople, believe it or not. You go to a lot of our size, these other dealers, they've got 30 or 40 commissioned salespeople that are high pressure, play the games, play the gimmicks, and cost you thousands of dollars because a commissioned salesperson gets 25% of the gross profit of every RV that they sell. So that means that particular dealer has to mark their units up an additional 25% to cover their salesperson's commission. This way they're not stuck paying salespeople by the week or salary when they're not producing a sale. This way they only get paid when they produce a sale. And of course, what that does for you, the buyer, that means you pay more for the unit. That means every dime or every dollar extra that salesperson gets you to pay for a unit, they make an extra 25 cents. Hard to deal with somebody when you're knowing that. My guys are salary based only, no commission, no pressure. They get paid the same whether you buy one from us or go somewhere else and buy one. I don't have to pay people to sell my RVs, folks. My prices and the condition makes them sell themselves. Give us a call. Our phone numbers, again, office hours, Monday through Saturday, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. You can email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, which, you know, we only check our emails once a day, so if you want a fast response, please call, because a lot of times if you send, we check the emails every morning, you send it after we check the emails, it may be the next morning before we respond, and somebody else could have bought your RV during that time by picking up the phone and calling us. You know, we sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. These things do not sit around, folks. And I promise you, if you're interested in this unit and you don't buy it, somebody else will pretty quickly. So keep that in mind, folks. Our prices are haggle free. That way there's no surprises, no games or gimmicks. We help you arrange nationwide delivery. We have buyers that fly in every single week from all over the country to purchase RVs from us. And we will pick you up for free at the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport during business hours. We also have tow dollies we'll sell you. If you want to rent a car to get to us, we'll help you drop the car off at a local rental car terminal for no extra charge. We'll help you any way we can, folks. This unit, like I said, major systems check included for that $49.9 out the door price, and much, much more. Give us a call, drop us an email. We've got a lot of diesel pushers in this price range. Plenty to look at, folks. Whatever price range you're in, I've got motorhomes with slide outs starting under $10,000. I've got diesel motorhomes with multiple slides up to $150,000. And each and everything in between. Like I said, over 170 used RVs, more than anybody within a 500-mile radius of us, all at the lowest prices on the internet. I am one of the few dealers that you can, during business hours, you can drive your car in, park at customer parking, grab a golf cart, get out and walk, look at over 170 used RVs with the prices right on the windshield, unescorted by a salesperson. And that's the way we do it, folks. We let people make their own minds up. We let the price and the RV sell itself, because, folks, everybody here is an adult. We don't have to have high-pressure salespeople puppy dogging you around the lot, trying to talk you into buying everything you look at. You know, everybody here is an adult. We'd rather let you make up your own mind. If you want to buy it, then just come inside, and one of my guys will help you out when they get freed up. Now, granted, I don't have commission salespeople. They're salary-based. I've got 4 of them for 173 or 170 plus units, so they stay pretty busy. So if you do want somebody to walk around with you and dedicate some time with you, please call ahead at least 24 to 48 hours and make an appointment. Now, if you just want to come look, and if you see one you like, come in and get a salesperson, you can do that without an appointment. But if you want dedicated time, please call ahead, because my guys stay booked up days in advance. They work from the time they get here to the time we leave. And, you know, that's always the best way to... It's kind of like showing up to a doctor's appointment, or showing up to a doctor's office without an appointment. They can work you in, but you'll have to wait. But if you have an appointment, a lot of times they'll just they'll just let you ride on in. Same thing here. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Like I said, you can email us, you can call us. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. Of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got a great archive of videos, folks. And I promise you, you'll learn more listening to my videos than you will going to 10 different RV dealers. We have financing available with approved credit, which you can apply right from our website. Very easy financing. Long terms are available with approved credit. Interest rates as low as 4% with approved credit. We don't mark interest rates up, folks. Other dealers will double your rate sometimes, and they get paid the difference. We don't. We offer financing as a courtesy, not as a way to make money like other dealers do. Thank you for watching. Any questions, call us, email us, or come visit us here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.